Hello there. Welcome to WorkAware, your online safety solution. This video will help you get acquainted with the basics of WorkAware in the mobile application. If you have questions, you can contact your HR or safety department. And if you experience technical difficulties, you can always reach out to support@workaware.com. Let's begin. You will have received an automated email from the WorkAware system. Within that email will be contained your username and password set. Both the Android and iOS or Apple applications can be downloaded from their respective application stores simply by searching WorkAware. Once you have downloaded that application, tap on the WorkAware icon to open up the login screen. Press login, and that will take you to the screen where you enter your username and password. You are now taken to the permissions screen where you will grant the permissions to the application. You can see now that it begins to download the information set it needs from our cloud. It is best on the first time to simply let it run its course. The next time that you log in, there will be less to download. It will simply be checking for updates, and you can press the Go to Home Screen button. The first thing you will see is a message from your administrators. This company message pops up each time that you log in, or alternately, once over a certain time period, or every time that message is new. At the top left of the screen, you have to acknowledge by hitting OK that you have seen that message before you can continue to the home screen. The first thing that we should discuss is the settings. Top left, tapping on the gray gear will bring you to the settings menu. The first thing that you should check is that both use data and use data for large downloads are green and not turned off. This will enable templates to be downloaded from our services and also uploaded to that cloud service in order to notify people that need to be notified when you submit information. The other thing we should discuss are the tracking settings. Significant change will greatly diminish the drain on your battery when your tracking is on. You can, however, change the setting to minimum distance and then throttle up or throttle down on how precise you would like. The more precise it is, the more the drain on your battery. So we'll leave it at significant change. Along the top, there's a menu bar that has tracking, Wi-Fi, and network. When you are connected to Wi-Fi, of course, WorkAware will default to that and not use your cellular services. The tracking button, you're being tracked when you are tracked off of your mobile device location services. To click the tracking on, simply tap and it will go green, meaning you are being tracked. Tap again and it goes red, meaning you are not being tracked. For these purposes, we are going to tick it on, as many of the features available in the form templates are not available when you are not being tracked, as then the system has no idea what information to put in if it doesn't know where you are. Let's take a look at the document library. Here you can see that the document library is laid out in a folder system, similar to any other digital storage on your desktop. If we go into Safety Manual, you can see that we have two different folder or files here in this folder. If we go back to Alberta regulations, you can see that we have the entire OHS toolkit for small business, but there's a cloud next to it. That cloud indicates that that document does not reside on your device, but lives in the cloud. This allows you to only use the storage for the information that you will need while you're working offline. In order to download it to your device, simply tap on that cloud and you can see it download. We'll go back to the home screen. From here we go to blank forms. You can see again that the blank forms may be laid out in a folder system. This makes it quicker and easier for you to find what you need. If your organization is only using a few form templates, there may be no folders, simply the titles of the form templates. We'll go into the demonstration and click on our vehicle inspection. You can see that when the vehicle inspection template loads up, it's already populated a lot of the personnel information simply because I have logged in using my profile, and the system grabs information from my personnel profile and inserts it into the form template. You can see that there are drop downs. We use radio buttons. There will also be checkboxes, free text fields. If you need to put something in a free text field, you don't even need to type it out. You can simply tap on the mic icon, speak to the system, and it will change that voice to text for you. In the free text fields or blank free type texts fields, you can long press in that field to bring up menu items. There are a number of things that you can explore, but the handiest feature is when you have your tracking turned on so that the system knows where you are, you can add weather details. And as you can see here, the weather details are fairly comprehensive. If you need to assign the form to someone, perhaps you've identified something that needs to be remediated, you can simply tap in an assignment field. You can choose the person to be notified. And when you hit save, that individual will be notified of the task that needs to be done. In the top left, next to the save function, you can see the three-dot menu. This will bring up other alternatives, such as printing, emailing this template to someone outside of the system, or adding media to your submission. You can do so from the device camera or from the library. If I choose camera and choose photo, and then use photo, I can then add notation to that photo. When I click done and close, that photo will be permanently stitched into the submission and will follow it everywhere. No more looking for the photo files in a different folder or perhaps on a different drive. If you need to sign a document, simply click in the signature field, and you can either use the signature that you've loaded in. Simply by clicking on the plus button, you can save a new signature. I have both my initials and my signature there. Or you can click other, the signature field comes up, and you can use your finger or a stylus and hit save. You'll then be prompted when you exit the signature field if you would like to add a picture. Adding a selfie, since it's time-stamped and geo-positioned to the exact location of the submission of the form, will definitely verify that it was you that submitted it. In this case, I'm not going to add a picture. When you've completed the form with all of the information that is required, you simply click Save. Doing so, when you're connected to the internet, will push that form submission to our cloud servers, and anybody that needs to be notified of that submission will get a notification. In the event that you're working offline, that form will simply be saved to your device, and when it is connected to the internet, it will push that submission into the cloud, and then people will be notified. If you need to go back and amend something in a form you'd filled out previously, you simply click on Completed Forms, and you can see that the one that we just finished is still in green, but we'll go back to one from a while ago. Simply tap on that form, up pops the template, and perhaps we need to add in some additional information. We'll just say more information. When you click done, you can then again save. And you can see it loads up to the internet. Now you may remember in the first form we filled out, I did assign myself a task. When I open that form up now, and then I go in and I make an amendment, I have completed the assigned task. Now when I go to save it, it will again load to the server and notify the people that need to be notified that I have made changes. And then it prompts, did you finish the assignment? Please complete the task assigned in the inspection. If you have, click yes. There are many other features that we will go through in future videos. Welcome to WorkAware. And again, if you have any technical difficulties, please simply contact support@workaware.com.